Good morning, my beautiful ladies. Welcome to our Monday workout. And today we're going to need our weights, the band, the bench, maybe a pillow if you have available, and the mat. Okay, these are the only things we need. We're going to have extra fun, and it's going to be very exciting. So for the warm-up, let's get the bicep and the thighs and the hips ready, okay? So what we'll do, if you have a sensitive back, you're going to just do the toes to heels. So we're transferring the toes from the toes to the heels. Nice and slow, doing a little bicep curl with it, keeping the elbows close to the body. Now this is if you have a sensitive back. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, you could do that front tap, just a little movement with the foot. And then if you really want to make it challenging, we're going to do those high knees, okay? Just make sure the knees feel good, the back feels good, the body doesn't swing from side to side. And then, I don't know if you noticed, but my band is over my feet right now. So this is the most challenging way of working the hip flexors and the quads. Now again, squeezing the abs super tight, great balance exercise, warming up the whole entire body. Good work. So again, just little movements. If you have a sensitive back, you want to make it harder, front tabs. And then if you really want to go for it, you're going to do the high knees. Good job. Now your shoulders, let's talk about the shoulders. Keep them relaxed. Imagine there's that penny in between your shoulder blades that you want to squeeze. And then also, make sure every time you lift that knee up, you exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. Good. Shoulders relaxed. Make sure the elbow feels good. You know how I like to go for all 4 sets, no stopping. So that's what I'm going for. Now, if you need that break, for the knee, for the elbow, for the shoulder, just take one. If not, keep going. Nice work. So number 2, what we're going to do, we're going to do a little twist on the top of that bicep.
Begin set 2.
Good. Keep breathing. Abs are super tight. Again, if this is bothering the back, you just switch it to little movements. You can always keep your feet down and then just move the arms. And if the elbow feels fun, you can always just move the legs. Keep going. Nice work, everybody. Breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Shoulders relaxed, body nice and tall. Good. Keep going. I know you got it in you, ladies. Woo. Shoulders are down. Good breathing. Let's keep going. I know the body does not want to stop. We don't like breaks. Breaks are too boring. Keep going, ladies. Nice. So you're keeping that band right over the feet right now. If you don't have a band available, don't worry.
Begin set
Good.
3.
Now, we're going to just do little movements. So we're going to go sideways. You know last time when I saw you, we did a little sidewalk with the band as well, but the band was not over the feet. Now we're making it a little bit more challenging. Beautiful. So we could do 4 movements to the side, keeping the elbows in. If you still want to continue, if it's too distracting, don't do the biceps. If you want to add a little more movement to the exercise, you can add the biceps alternating. Good. Woo! I don't know about you, but I'm burning. Good. So your arms are burning right now. Make sure that low back feels good. And keep going. Squeezing the abs super tight. Make sure your knees feel good. Never giving up. Ladies, after this, you know
Begin set 4.
how much I love side planks. Now, again, some of you might have sensitive shoulders, so you're going to do a regular plank, okay? If you have a sensitive shoulder. If your shoulder's good, you're going to start with a modified version, and then we're going to make it harder. Now, the band stays on, and the band is going over the top of the thighs. You know how much I love that band. We want to make it fun and challenging. Good going, good going. Come on. Pinching that panty between the shoulder blades.
Stop
Breathing.
Nice.
Let's take a quick break. So we're going to go on the mat now, on the floor. We got the band over the top of the thighs, okay? If you don't have one available, don't worry. So the elbow's directly underneath the shoulder. The abs are super tight. Here's your squeeze. So you lift your body up. This is the modified version. You lift your leg up. If you can and it feels good on your back, you move your leg forward, bring it back. If this is too much, on the back or the shoulder, do a regular plank. If your knee feels funny, don't move that top leg. Squeeze the abs super tight so there's no back tension. Good, this is the modified version. We're getting those hips today, I promise. Keep breathing. Shoulders down, chest is open. Woo!
Stop.
Nice, let's do one more, maybe one more, and switch sides. If you ever feel pressure on your knee when you do this, you can always do both legs straight, or just do the regular plank, okay? Either one is good. And again, elbow directly underneath the shoulders, abs are super tight,
Begin
shoulders
set
down.
two.
We're gonna lift, we're gonna bring it forward, bring it back. Nice. Squeeze in the abs super tight. Good. Nice work. As you're doing it, make sure the hips don't move. It's just the leg moving. Good going, everybody. Come on. I know you got it in you. I know we've done side planks before, but every time I see you, I want to make it more challenging and more fun. Woo! Keep going. I'm shaking. Good job. The hips are already a little tighter from the other one we did. Keep going. Nice. Let's do one more. Take a break. Oh my goodness. Who'd have thought that these could get so intense? Okay, so now we're going to do similar, but with both legs straight. If this feels good on your back and everything else. If you're comfortable with the other one we did, stick to that one, okay? Now we're going to lift, and I'm going to bring that leg forward, bring it back, squeeze your tissue. So it's like a front kick. I don't think we've ever done this one before. Good, bring it forward, bring it back, squeeze your tissue, make sure that knee feels good. The knee that's closer to the floor makes you feel really good. Kick, bring it back. Squeeze the abs. Good. Squeezing everything, pinching the shoulder blades together, not letting your shoulders come forward, okay? Good. Keeping them back. Keep going. If the movement with the leg is too much, just hold that position.
Stop. Exercise.
Nice work. Good job, ladies. Woo! You're doing amazing. Very good. So after we finish with this, we're actually going to do a balance exercise, okay? So if you have a pillow available, get that pillow ready, and then also keep your band, okay? Good job, ladies. Let's do it again. So we're going to come up, forward kick, bring it back, squeeze your tissue. So what we'll do for the next exercise is we're going to stand on the pillow for balance, okay? So we're going to stand on the pillow. I don't have a pillow available, but I have a little pad that I'm going to use. And then we're going to do some more bicep curls. We're focusing on the biceps today. I want to get them sore. Keep going. Squeeze in the tissue. Hips go really high. Squeeze everything in the body. If it gets too much, just hold it. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Nice work. So ladies, we got a pillow available. We're keeping the band. And we got our weights, okay? So if you have sensitive knees, you're just going to stand on the pillow and see if that's challenging for balance, okay? Shoulders are down, chest stays open.
Set one.
And you're going to start with little bicep curls, okay? I want you to feel it unstable on the pillow. If your knees feel good and you want to make it more challenging, standing on the pillow, you're going to extend one leg forward, okay? Actually, I'm going to change this up a little bit. I'm going to do one arm. Let's do one arm so it's easier on your neck. Good go. Next. So you're standing on one leg, if this feels good, or standing on both feet on the pillow, right? So we have unstable surface.
Stop. Exercise.
If you start feeling this in your back or your knee, just do both feet down, okay? Keep going. Woo! See me wobbling? My goodness, I'm gonna fall. Keep going. Good job.
Begin set
Now
two.
you can use 5s for this. You could do 7 pounds. You don't have to go extremely heavy. The heavier we go, the harder it might get on your neck, because it's really just strictly a balance exercise. You want to feel that standing leg working. You want to feel your tushy squeezing right now. You want to keep your shoulders relaxed. Woo! You're going to feel the calf working, your foot working right now. Good. Make sure that elbow feels good. If you feel the elbow, if it's too heavy, you just work on the balance. Good. Abs are super tight. Let's go. 1, and then 1 more, 2, and take a break. Let's switch sides. So I felt that standing leg burning big time right now. Very good. So again, abs are super tight, shoulders are down. Very good. We're going to switch legs now. And again, you can start with both feet on the pillow or one leg at a time. One leg might be really, really challenging. Good. Make sure your elbow feels good. Shoulders are down. Good. Very good. I actually have the computer facing me right now, so I can see you working out with me, ladies. Good job. I'm so proud of everybody for joining us today. Good going, good going. That balance is working. Remember, it's really important to keep that knee soft, so there's no pressure in the knee.
Soft exercise.
Make sure it's really important to squeeze the abs so there's no pressure in your low back. Good, keep going. I know you got it in you, ladies. Woo! After this, we're going to do an ab exercise. Now, if you have a sensitive back, I'm going to show you the modification.
Set 4.
You're only going to do that exercise, ladies, if your back feels good, okay? If it doesn't, just do a regular crunch with your tushy down and then holding a crunch and doing little pulses, okay? That's what we're going to do. If you have a sensitive neck, you're just do a little pelvic tilt, laying on your back. If your back is good, you're going to do the V-sit, and I'll show you. We haven't done this. I don't even think I had you do it at the gym. It's definitely a really, really fun exercise.
Soft exercise.
Woo! Good work, ladies. Nice work, everybody. So what we'll do, ladies, the modification, right, if you have a sensitive back, is just to keep your chin nice and high and do little pulses. Okay, that's if your back is sensitive. If your neck is sensitive, you do little pelvic tilts with your head down. Squeezing the abs, breathe. Now, if your back is good, you're going to sit up nice and tall with your back flat. Okay, double check if your back is flat. You're going to lean back a little bit, then you're going to come up. Okay? Now, this is the easier version of the exercise. You want to feel the abs, but you want to make sure there's no rounding of the back. Okay? If you round your back, you're going to put a lot of pressure on the low back. Good. Nice. You go down, exhale, hold for a second. Woo, bring it back up. Relax your shoulders. Good. For some of you, if you want to make sure your back is flat, you can even put your hands behind you. Good. Or hands in front of you. Good. Extend it. Bring it back. Now, to make this a little bit more challenging, you could always just bring one leg up and go up and down like this, okay? You can alternate legs. Make sure your back feels good. There's not even any pressure in the low back. Now, if you want to really make it hard, you bring both legs up. This is the hardest version of the exercise. Make sure there's no pressure in the low back right now, and there's no roundness of the back, okay? So again, you could either go up and down with the leg, keeping the back flat, not feeling it in the low back, or you could just do little crunches. Woo! Keep going there. Squeezing the abs, super tight.
Exercise.
Good job, ladies. Very good. Nice. Let's take a quick break just for the back for a second. Woo! Hopefully everybody felt the abs burning, not the low back, ladies. Watch that low back. Good. Chest stays open. Shoulders relax. If you have a low back sensitivity, just leg crunches are perfect. Set 3. So now we're going to lift the legs up again. If you're start feeling this in your back, I want you to grab onto your knees or underneath your legs and hold that. That will give your back a tiny little break, okay? And then you can let go for a second, grab it back again. This is your hip flexors, this is your abs. If you ever want to make it harder, you extend the legs straight out. Now, this is the most challenging way of doing this exercise, but it's also the hardest on the low back, so be careful. Shoulders relax. Again, you can let go, bring it in.
Exercise.
Nice. Let's keep going. If you need that break for the back, take one. If not, keep going. Again, see how my back goes to round right now? Don't let it open it up all the way. Good going, ladies. Good. You can hold on to it. You can always do even little hip openers where you open and close the inner thighs. You could do little bicycles with the feet, like little swimmers, like you're swimming. You can let go. You could do that to make it harder. There's so many variations. But do whatever feels good on your back, okay? I know it's a new exercise for us. We haven't been doing this, so I want to make sure I always keep your back very safe. Good. Shoulders down. Then after this, we're going to keep our band. We're going to go on your hands and your knees. Or actually on your forearms and your knees, okay? Shoulders down.
Exercise.
Good job, ladies. Nice work. So if you have a pillow available, you can place the pillow underneath your knees. And we got the hips aligned with the knee. We're going to go on your forearms and your knees. Okay. And what we're going to do, we're going to bend the knee.
Begin
Okay.
set one.
So your knee is bent. Then you're going to extend your knee out. You're going to bend it, and you're going to do 5 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend the leg, bend it, 5 pulses. Make sure back feels good. Extend the knee, bring it back, 5 pulses. Good job. Nice. Your hips are nice and aligned. Bend the knee. Don't bend it too much. Good. Just a little bend. Push through that heel. Extend the knee.
Stop.
Bend it.
Exercise.
Good. Now, if this feels challenging already, keep going. Now, if you want to make it more of a balance exercise, what you're going to do, the knee that's supporting you is going to stay there. The arm is going to come up, the leg will be straight, and you're going to do little pulses. Good. It's a good variation for balance. Squeeze your tushy. Squeeze the abs. Don't let the body tilt. Good. And you got it in you. Push through that heel. If this is too much for your back, go back to the first one. Keep going. And if you still feel this in your back, you can always do the side leg lifts on your side, ladies. I know you love those. Keep going. I'm burning in my tissue right now. Woo! Come on, you got it in you. So 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Oh my goodness. That was a good one. Woo! That was a great balance work, ladies. Now let's switch sides. So what we're going to do, we're going to extend this leg out.
Begin set 3.
Beautiful. Shoulders are relaxed, so you're going to bend the knee, extend it, and do 5 pulses. If you don't have a band on, ladies, don't worry. Bend the knee, extend it, 5 pulses. If that's too much for your back, let's go on your side and do the side leg lifts. Good. Bend the knee, that's when you're working the hamstring, you extend it, and then you're doing the pulses. You're doing amazing, ladies. I can see you. Good job. Beautiful. Now we're going to make it a little bit more of a balance exercise. If your shoulders and back feels good. Okay, so now if the shoulder and back feels good, you're going to elevate that one arm for balance. Only if this feels good, and you're going to do little pulses. Good job, ladies. I know you got this in you. I know you got it. Imagine I put a glass of water, a glass of wine on your back. We don't want that back to sway. We don't want it to go side to side. We want to keep it nice and aligned with the hips. Good. We're squeezing the tushy. We're relaxing the shoulders. And we're breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Keep going. I know you're smiling right now. You're saying, oh, Evie, this feels amazing on my tushy. We're definitely getting it really, really strong. Now, after this, ladies, we're going to do one more tushy exercise. I know you're going to be thinking about me over the weekend. Actually, no, it's not the weekend coming up. It's the week. I usually see on Fridays. That's what it is. Okay, so ladies, let's keep that band just like you have it right there. We're going to grab a weight. You could do a 5, a 3 pound, a 7 if you have good elbows and shoulders. And now you're going to bring both arms up like this. You're holding the weight in one arm. Okay, you squeeze the abs. If your back is sensitive, again, you're just doing a little skull crusher. If the back is sensitive, your hips are down. Now, if you want to make it more challenging, you lift and you squeeze your tushy and you do that little skull crusher again. Now, when you do the skull crushers, you never want to feel it in your elbow. Shoulders are down, both arms are up for balance and stability. Good. Squeezing the tushy, right? So, if this is too much for your back, you keep your hips down. Good. I know some of you are thinking, Evie, this is way too easy. Will you please make it harder? So if you want to make it more challenging, again, you're elevating your leg up, almost like you want to push through that heel and make a hole in the ceiling with that heel. Good. Keep going. Now see how my both arms are up, but only one is moving. My shoulders are relaxed. I'm still finding that pinning between my shoulder blades. Good. I'm breathing. Now, if that's too much for your back, some of you might think, I mean, this is way too much for my back. You bring both feet down on the ground and you bridge with it, or you just keep your hips down. Either one is good. If you start feeling your elbow, you just hold the bridge. Remember, there's always a modification, ladies. Good. Make sure that elbow feels good. Don't go too heavy. Just go longer.
Exercise.
Nice. Let's take a break. Let's switch sides. Again, we're still getting those hips. You know how much I love the hip work. Woo! Ladies, you are amazing. I'm so proud of you. You're here today. So again, we're pushing through your heels, right? Make sure your knees feel good. Make sure the back feels good.
Begin set 3.
Your back is sensitive. Your hips are staying down. Both arms up. If you want to make it more challenging, you lift your tushy up and you go down and exhale on the top, okay? If you want to make it harder, you just do that one leg and you don't stop for 2 sets and you just keep going. Beautiful. I'm going to do that on the other, set number 4, just to make sure that I'm doing the same amount in both sets. Keep going. Nice abs are engaged. Shoulders relaxed.
Stop.
Good.
Exercise.
And again, if you worry about your shoulder or your elbow in this, you just keep both arms up. Beautiful. I know we're all different. Good. So I want to keep you challenged. Make sure that back feels good. You feel the hip and the glute and the hamstring, not your low back.
Begin set 4.
Good. This is a coordination exercise. The more we do, the more fun we have, ladies. Good job, everybody. After this set, we're gonna come up without the band and we're gonna do sumo squats. We'll keep our weights. 5 pounds are perfect, maybe 7 if you wanna go a little heavier, but watch your elbow. And we're gonna take that band off into a sumo squat. If you have a sensitive knee, you're gonna do your leg lifts with the toes turned out, okay? You can also grab a weight if you need to. Keep going.
Stop exercise and switch to the next.
That was amazing, ladies. Good job. So we're taking that band off. That was pretty intense. We had a good time on that. Now what we'll do, if you have a sensitive knee, you're gonna sit down on the bench and you're gonna lift your leg up, we're gonna open it up, and we're gonna do little leg lifts, okay? If everything feels good,
Begin set 1.
you're gonna go sumo squats, meaning your toes and your knees are out, okay? One weight stays on the thigh. One arm is up like this. See how my palms are facing up? And you're gonna move this way back and forth with the elbow tucked in. Now make sure there's no pressure in the elbow. Make sure your shoulders are good. Beautiful. Now I want you to see what my arm is doing. See how my palms, double check if everybody's got their palms up. Imagine your nails are facing up right now. Good. That's it. Your elbow's glued to the side of the body. Beautiful. Make sure your knees and your ankles are aligned. And now for number 2, do little pulses.
Begin set
Now we're
2.
holding the weight and we're just pulsing. Make sure your wrist, double check if your wrist is straight. If your wrist is sensitive, you're gonna go thumbs up like this, okay? Good, I want you to feel that burn in the thighs right now. If your knees have a tendency to be really sore on sumo squats, just do the leg lifts on the bench, okay? Or the chair, or the bed, or wherever you have available. Keep going. Breathing, ladies, good. So now the arm is steady, but the legs are burning. Good going.
Stop.
Watch your knees. Now we're going to switch arms. If you needed to break, take one, but if not, keep going. Good. So see how my one weight stays on the top of the thigh. My elbow stays tucked in. The elbow, almost like I glued my elbow
Begin set
to the
3.
side of the body. Good going. You're now feeling your neck. You're feeling your thighs. Beautiful. Good job. Very good. Shoulders are down. There's not even a twinge of the knee. In the knee. If the knee feels it, come up a little higher. If it's too easy, go lower. Nice. Keep breathing. If your knees are starting to feel this, you have the option of the leg lifts. Again, sometimes the leg lifts are too easy for us, so I make it harder, but not everybody might like the sumo squat, so let me know, or just switch it up. Actually, don't let me know. I know. You can just change it up, ladies. Good. Now we're going to hold that weight a little pulses. Good. Keep that shoulder down. Keep pinching the penny. Keep breathing. Good. Sumo squats are pretty amazing for inner thighs, ladies. Good.
Begin
Shoulders
set
down.
4.
Keep going. After this, we're going to do our famous planks. Now, if you have a sensitive back, again, you're going to just do a regular plank. If your back is fine, you're going to put that band over the top of your feet, okay? And we're going to do 3 movements for the abs. Inside, crossing, and outside, okay? That's coming our way. Hope you're excited, ladies. Good job. By now we're burning in those thighs, not the knees. Remember, the knees are pushing out. The knees are feeling good. Woo! Good one. That was amazing. Okay, so now we'll put the weights away. I'm going to put this band over my feet as I'm going into the bench, okay? I like to do the moving planks on the bench because it's easier on your back, ladies. So we got that regular plank coming your way.
Set 1.
On your forearms, ladies. 4 straight arms. All depends how your shoulders are feeling. Squeeze your tushy super, super tight, right? So this is the first version of the exercise. If your back feels good, you stick with this, okay? You just hold the plank, squeeze your tushy. You always can go longer. Now, if you want more of a challenge and your back feels good today, you bring your knee forward, bring it back, cross it to the opposite elbow, bring it back, and bring it on the outside. Bring it back. Don't make sure you're not feeling your back there. So you go in,
Exercise.
bring it back, cross it over, bring it back on the outside, bring it back. You can, what I want you to do is I almost want you to slide your foot against that floor. Good. So again, if the back feels good
Begin
and everything feels good and you worry about the back, you just hold this position. If you want to make it harder, you add that movement. You're sliding your foot, crossing it over, going on the outside, watch that back, bring it forward, bring it back, cross it over, back squeeze, in, squeeze your tushy, on the outside, squeeze your tushy, good. So we're getting the abs from every possible angle today, ladies. Good. Woo! Keep going.
Stop.
Nice.
Exercise.
Take a break. Just a quick one for the back. Woo! It's warm. Good job, ladies. Very good. We're almost there. We got 2 more left, and we're going to be done. Very good. So, again, we've got the band
Begin set
over
3.
the feet. We squeeze the glutes. Again, if everything feels good, you can add some movement, but if the back gets tired, you want to make sure you're just holding the position. Now, the most important thing, ladies, in the plank is to squeeze the tushy. Remember, if the tushy is what's protecting our back right now. Also, the most important thing is to soften your knees. Good. In, squeeze the tushy. Out, squeeze the tushy.
Stop.
Cross
Exercise.
it over, squeeze the tushy. Good, knees are soft, shoulders are down. If you need that break, take one. If not, keep going. We're almost there. I know you got it in you. Come on.
Begin set 4.
Keep breathing. If you ever need to switch it to the straight arms, you can do that as well. Good. By now we're burning. Woo! Keep going. In a second, we're going to do our stretches. I know you're excited. It's coming your way. Keep breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Good. Squeeze that tushy in. Squeeze. Make sure that low back feels good. Any kind of movement can be a little bit more intense on the back, so be careful. Woo! Keep going. I'm sliding right now because I'm so...
Stop. Exercise.
Woo! Good job, ladies.
Please
That was amazing.
continue for the cardio area.
I really hope you felt the burn. In the low abs, in your thighs, in your abs, in your glutes, all over. So now, ladies, let's go on your hands and knees. Let's just do our quick cat and cow and child's pose, and then I'll show you 2 other stretches we can do today. So what we're going to do, ladies, we're going to go on hands and knees like this. And we're going to round out back. Remember, this is my favorite way to loosen up your back. Round the back and then loosen it up. When you round it, you can round as much as you can, but when you arch it, don't go all the way into the arch. Just a tiny one is good. Now, if you ever feel your wrists on this, you could do knuckles, or you could go on your forearms. Either one is good. to do knuckles because that puts less pressure on my wrist. Beautiful. Exhale, squeeze, and release. Good. I will always have you do these 2 stretches before I show you some other stretches. And now let's sit back into your heels again. Only to what feels good on your knees, okay? Just a little one. Relaxing the shoulders. Not letting the shoulders come up. And hold the stretch. It's a great way to lubricate the spine. Beautiful. Very good. Nice. Now slowly let's come on up. And let's go on your back. So we're going to stretch the back and the hamstrings at the same time. I'm going to combine 2 stretches together. So we're on your back, nice and slow, ladies. This feels amazing after all the hard work we've done. Now we're going to tighten the abs, super tight, and then we're going to grab that leg underneath. You know how we do that hugging of the knee? So we're going to do hugging of the knee and straightening the leg out. Okay, so hamstring and back and glutes stretch. So we're going to hold it in really tight, close to the body underneath your knee for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to straighten the leg out as straight as you can. Without feeling this in your back, grab and onto the calf and hold it for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then grab underneath the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straighten the leg out as straight as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you go in, you feel the hip stretching and your back. And when you straighten it out, you feel that hamstring. Oh, I'm shaking there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do one more on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure that knee feels good. Don't bend it too much if it hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Let's switch sides now, ladies. So we're going to tuck it underneath that leg. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're grabbing the calf. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure back feels good. You're keeping that back very flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Bring it in again. Good. Great stretch, ladies. Beautiful. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. One more. Good. Make sure that knee feels good. Don't bend it too much if it's hurting. Beautiful. Let's do one more in and then straight leg. Beautiful. So now, ladies, let's really focus on those hips because we did a lot of hip work. Now, if you have a chair available, you can put your feet on the chair, on the wall, on the bed, whatever you have there. But if you don't worry. You could just stay with your feet on the ground, okay? I'm going to elevate my legs just a little bit, like this, okay, just to show you that you can do it both ways, either with feet down or feet elevated. Then see how I'm crossing that one leg over the other, right? So I'm crossing my leg, and now the leg that's up and that knee that's up, I'm going to grab onto that leg and I'm going to pull it towards the opposite shoulder, okay? So one foot stays down on the ground or on the wall or on the chair, and then I'm grabbing onto that leg that's up and I'm pulling it towards my opposite shoulder. You're really going to feel that stretch here. So there's the figure 8 stretch. There's just different ways to stretch the hip, but this is one of my safest and best ones. The more you pull it towards you and out into the shoulder, the more you're going to feel that stretch. Good job, ladies. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now let's switch sides again. So we're going to cross it over. Again, if you have a sensitive back, it's really good to actually elevate that leg up a little bit like that because it keeps your back safe. And then we're grabbing onto that one knee and then we're bringing it to that opposite shoulder, okay? So we're bringing it over there, good, and it's towards you and then out towards the shoulder. Oh, I want you to feel that stretch there. Good, keep going. Nice, this is a great way to loosen up the hips. Just from sitting, the hips get tight, also from all the band work we've done. Beautiful, shoulders relax. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Very good. And now just the final stretch, ladies. Let's grab onto both legs now. Beautiful. Open up the inner thighs a little bit. Tuck the legs underneath the knees. Open up the legs a little bit and just hold it. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now slowly, one leg goes down, the other leg goes down. We're going to roll to the side, nice and slow. And then again, I'm going to remind you just quickly the way of getting up to keep that knee safe. So we're pushing through that heel. Abs are engaged, shoulders are down, chest stays open, and then we're gonna come straight up like this. That was amazing, ladies. You did a great job. You're gonna be very sore, I promise you. You're gonna feel your tissue, your hamstrings. Now make sure you do more stretches today. Also, make sure you do your cardio again, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever you have available there. You can even do over an hour, just burn those calories, challenge yourself every time, get yourself out of breath, and thank you for joining me. Mwah! Love you.